About 6.5 years ago, our business completed a new location. We had been in the Crossroads Mall for 43 years. It also occurred to us, we should get the history from the two founders of the company, my parents, Don and Pat Bitzan. So my wife Mimi and Jim McAllister from television got together and made a plan, came up with some questions, and interviewed for hours my parents and got this amazing videotape. But about 6 months ago, Jim came back to us for about the fourth time and said, you've got an important story here. We really should finish this. So Mimi dug in and worked with Jim, and they went through all of the interviews, and they came to a realization, this isn't just a historic piece of our business. This is actually a love story between my mom and my dad, who had started this business. They had raised 7 children, and here they were, married 65 years and still having so much fun sharing their love together. So through the work of both Mimi and Jim, they have produced this videotape that means the world to our family. My mother passed away about 2 years ago. When my father saw this video 3 months ago, he absolutely cried. For him to see the love of his life, laughing, holding his hand, telling stories, this is a gift to all of us forever. Thank you, Jim, for your amazing sculpting of this love story.
I went to St. Cloud Tech, and while I was going to Tech, I had heard that there was an opening for washing windows at a jewelry store downtown. And one of my friends said, well, why don't you go and apply? Which I did, and 3 weeks later, they called me and said, yes, we've checked you out and you can start washing windows. So that's where I started with the jewelry store business.
I came to work one day, and here was this good-looking guy that had just come back from the service. Well, this good-looking guy brought me home from the store party a week later, and since then I've not let loose from this good-looking guy. That was it.
Grandma Pat was right. That was it. My grandparents were married at St. Mary's Cathedral in St. Cloud on October 21st, 1947.
But when I think about the store, I just think about the joy when I walk into that store. Everyone is so happy and joyful, and it's just such a pleasant place to walk into.
I just think that when I go home at night and I have my family and I have Pat there, that's my world.